My stream
That's
stopped.
part of the reason I was drawn to you.
Good thing I started
You
back
and
up
I are
again.
alike.
I can't pause this. Oh.
We're both slowly being eaten away
well.
by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data, so they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Regardless, the battle.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss?
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. Let's see what you're made of.
Yo.
Run quick. Is that all? All these are going to show for it. Where are you hiding? There you are.
Man. This woman, I swear.
I found you. Let's see what you're made of.
I
You
swear
better
to God.
run. I told you that didn't work. Let's see what you're made of. You're not the man I thought. All these years and still nothing to show.
No good.
Where did you go? You're wasting time. Five more minutes. yourself. Is that all? Pathetic. Run quick. Found you.
Bro.
You better run. Where are you hiding? Found you. Brace yourself. Three more minutes. Here I come. You've gotten stronger.
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart.
Get ready.
You're so supreme.
Run quick. You're not the one I thought. Run quick. Get ready.
Oh my god.
Snake! Come on, say something! Snake! Snake!
Let's see what you're made of. Nice shot. Run quick.
Okay, what the heck? I'm doing the button pressing.
Nice shot. Move or you're dead.
Are you serious right now?
Found you. Brace yourself. You're not the man I thought.
Bro.
Pathetic. Move. Found you. There you are. Where did you go? I found you. Where did you go? There he is. Get ready! Get ready! Move or you're dead.
Mm.
Five more minutes. I found you. Get ready. I'm disappointed. You've gotten stronger. Get ready. There you are. That didn't work. Here I come. Get ready. 3 more minutes. Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
Snake! Ocelot! We're not done yet! Damn!
Oh no, all my guns are gone. What would I ever do?
Heavy!
What limits only two people can fit? This is a plane.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva! What do you say to one last showdown?
With all the bullets that he has around his
Yeah, all right.
body. Unless those bullets are just for show.
What's your name?
Snake.
The real name.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
I don't think that.
Very
I
well,
don't think that
John.
was his.
Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Hmm.
It's a blank! Oh, that was fun. Till we meet again, John.
Give me a hand! Whoa! Come on, pull up! We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Well done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
I'll be right back. I'll be on the phone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Inside of me, open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and wipe this away.
What's wrong? Didn't see two lovebirds making out right by the fireplace? This is what happens when you get some and then they just out you. Like hands down. Just like up and leave. They got some and they're like, all right, that was good, and then just out. Yeah,
Scholars
they
tell
left
us
them.
that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
To be fair, at least he got some, right? So, congrats on him.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to
Yeah,
apologize.
facts.
I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you.
I don't think he cared. I think he was
And I'm
like,
sorry.
I got it. I don't give a shit.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the
Wow.
Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves.
Oh man.
The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too.
He
I got the
was,
film containing
or
the
she was a
legacy.
he. With just
And also the nuclear
tits.
missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the
I'm
world.
using my Xbox One.
As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it
the
didn't surprise me when you
vibrations
and Volgan couldn't tell the
on this
difference.
controller, I'm using it on my back
But
because my back's really
She
hurting me.
knew right from the beginning.
And it helped when they did
She
that.
knew because before the war,
Motorcycle
she was at one
running.
of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the
Technically,
only
it was like
one
a
I
back
couldn't fool.
massage. A small one.
She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake,
Oh wait, did I
she
just say
wanted you to know the truth.
her?
She
I just saw
chose me
rar.
to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. it.
Because I
Not
got
because we
laid.
loved each other.
Not because
And not
you
because
bought
you
me.
saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it.
Damn.
I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
Sure thing, sweetheart. Bow chicka wow wow.
Snake, listen to
John.
me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice.
Oh look, the nurse lady who
Because
was
that
like
was her
flirting
duty.
with John. Yeah, clap for the guy who has an eye patch. Hey, it's I think what, Nixon? Yeah. Facts.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
See that? You saw the change there? It was the boss to big boss.
You are a true patriot.
Appreciate it, Nixon. I gotta give you a handshake, bro. Lucky. Thinking about that WAP. That's what he was thinking about. He was like, man, I had so much fun. So WAP stands for Wings and Pizza. That's what he got after the end of that conversation on video recording.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory.
Alright, to be fair, I can't fight because this is the ending of the game. You came like literally towards the end. This is just cinematic.
And that's why she told
cutscene.
Snake. History will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story.
I mean, I'm thinking of playing a fighting game or something. I am on my Xbox though.
Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Oh, goody. Alright, so I'm not gonna try to get hit by copyright. Hopefully I can skip this. I guess I can't.
Son, you've got a way to fall. They'll tell
Bro,
you
I'm gonna get hit by copyright. That's a fact.
But they won't know.
Why?
Son,
are you crying for? It's because of like what's going on, or the fact that I didn't beat up anyone.
They'll tell you what they know, but they won't.
Yeah. The song is good, don't get me wrong, but
I've got something in my throat. I need to be alone.
I mean, I can't skip this, so I'm gonna have to listen to this because at the end of this credits, there's some secret ending or a dialogue happens. I know that I know what happens in the dialogue, but those who've never seen this game or played this game, which is unlikely, but for those who didn't, yeah, might as well like sit through this. And I will be streaming another game, just not sure what game though. I mean, I'm on Xbox, so
I've got something in my throat. I need to be alone. They'll tell you where to go, but they won't know.
I was talking to myself. I forgot that my mic was muted. Anyways, I hope I can skip it, but I've been pressing buttons lately and it's been letting me skip it. So, oh well, I guess, right? Oh, look, they're showing songs. Maybe, you know, you could check it out on Spotify. Oh, there you go. I think that was the last song. Way to Fail. That was the ending theme song to the credits here.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
That was Asala. The guy was playing guns with, toy guns with. Or should I say Adam Shafstar?
Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived.
Yep, stinky cheese, yep. Facts.
The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Yes! Beyond normal mode. That's literally what I got for that. Let's see. Difficulty normal. Playtime 13 hours and 10 minutes. 5 seconds. Save time 16 times. That's good. That's good. Continues 11 times. Alert phase 75. Human shield 286. Seriously injured 7. Total damage on the light bar 20. Life medicine used 6 times. Plant and animals captured 27. Meals eaten 52. And special item not used. I got a shark. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that's good. Got that flying ramen. That's what I wish I had right now. You got a single action army. I got the Patriot. I got a camera. Man, what a great weapon, a camera. Green face paint. Brown face paint. That's messed up, but okay. The national flag's face paint. A tuxedo. Cool. DPM. ASCAM. OSCAM. There's a cameo. Unlocked. Download cameo. There's a tiger cameo. And I save again. Yes. Yes.